Okay, welcome to this lesson. We're going to be looking at binary addition and subtraction, which is a really important topic. It forms a bit of a step between GCSE and A level, and it's really important to understand a little bit further about how computers process information, because they're going to be adding and subtracting binary numbers all the time, so it's quite important that we understand how that happens. So first of all, a few key facts that we need to just remember. So when we're doing addition, we need to remember that 1 plus 0 is 1. That's pretty straightforward. 1 plus 1 is 2, but in binary we can't write 2, so we have to write 1, 0. And then we have 1 plus 1 plus 1, which we know is 3. But again, in binary we can't write 3, we can only write 1, 1. Okay, so those are our addition facts. We are underline, and then subtraction. So we need to know that 1 minus 0 is 1. Then we'll also need to know that 1, 0 minus 1. Okay, so this time 1, 0 we know is 2. So we've got 2 minus 1. Well, that's 1. And lastly, to get us through these, we have 1, 1, which is 3, minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Now this time, we can't write 2, we have to write 1, 0. But what we need to remember is that we, in each, when we're doing an addition or subtraction, we'll be doing it in columns. So each column contains a place value. So we write the smallest place value to the right. So in this case, it's a 0 here. And then in the next column, we put the 1. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at practice a couple of these. So first one to practice, we'll do let's do a couple of additions. So we'll have 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 0. So you can probably already tell that that's 7 plus 4, which should be 11. So let's check that out. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we're going to write the smaller place value there, 0, and then we'll give the next one its own column. Okay, so our answer here is 1, 0, 1, 1, which we can work out quite easily. That is indeed 11. Okay, so let's make a little bit more space on here, and let's have a look at another one. Okay, so the next example is where we're going to have to do some carries. So you'll need to do some of these, and again, they're not particularly difficult at all to do. It's just a slightly different way of doing addition. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2. We can't write down, so 2 is 1, 0. We can't write down 1, 0, so we're going to put the 0 here, and I'm going to carry the 1 across. Now you may do your carries slightly differently. However you do them, that's absolutely fine. Okay, this is just the way I was taught. If you taught a different way, that's fine. Let's add these up. 0 plus 1 plus 1. Well, we basically got 1 plus 1, which is 2 again, so we put down the 0, carry that 1 there. Now this time we've got our condition where we have 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now we know that's 3. So 3 is 1, 1. So we put a 1 here, and we'll carry this 1 down here. Okay, and then lastly we have 1 plus 1 plus 1, which again is 3. So this time we don't have any more parts to our addition, so I'm going to put a 1 here, and then we give the next one its own column because it's a place value across. Okay, and we can double check our answer here. So that's 13, that's 15, 13 plus 15 is 28, and that is 28. So there we go, that's correct, and I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay, let's move the screen down a bit. Actually, no, I think that'll probably be okay. I think that's enough. What you need to do is, if you work through those two yourselves and practice them, then you'll be able to do the example questions without too much trouble. Okay, so let's have a look at subtraction. So let's do our first example again. Let's swap to the pencil. So we got 1, 1, 1, minus 1, 0, 1. Okay, so we've got 7 take away 5. So we know 7 take away 5 is 2, but can we do that in binary? Okay, so I'll be looking, when you do these, I'll be looking to see your workings as well. So 1 take away 1 is 0, 1 take away 0 is 1, 1 take away 1 is 0. And that is indeed 2. So that was pretty straightforward. So let's do another example. Okay, so our next example is going to be some simple maths again, but you'll notice this time we will need to do some borrowing. Okay, so let's have a look. So we got 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. So let's see, we got 8, take away 3. So we know 8 take away 3 is 5, but can we do it with binary subtraction? Okay, and I'm not putting my signs on here, so when I was taught maths, my maths teacher would have not been happy, to say the least, with that. So let's not do that. Let's pop our signs on. Okay, there we are. Yep, that's good. Okay, so 0 take away 1, because we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off here. Okay, from our smallest place values. So we've got 0 take away 1. We can't do that, so we need to borrow. We can't borrow from here because there's nothing there. We can't borrow from here because there's nothing there. We can borrow from here, but because this is 3 place values removed, what we're going to do is we're going to take this 1 away. Okay, because we need to take the 1, so it's just 0. But we're then going to add it to this column. Now notice what's happened here. When we add it to this column, we've now actually created a new number, which is 2. But we still can't do this. So we need to borrow again. So what we're going to do is we're going to borrow 1 from this column. However, because this column is worth 2, we borrow in 1. So we've actually left with 1. And this 1 moves down here. And you can see what's going to happen. We need to do it again. This is 1, 0, which is 2. We're going to borrow 1. That leaves us with 1. And we now pop that here. Now we have a number which we can work with. 2 take away 1 is 1. And we can now do the rest of the sum. 1 take away 1 is 0. We've got nothing here. Okay, so we've got 1 take away 0 is 1. And we've got this 0 here. Okay, that actually checks out. So we've got 8 take away 3, which is 5. I think we need to probably just do one more of these, and then you'll be able to do the question. So let's have a look at. Let's do a slightly bigger sum this time. So let's go for 1. Let's put in a bunch of zeros. There we go. Okay, so we've got plenty of opportunities to practice some carries here. Let's put our sign in as well. Okay, so 0 take away 1, we can't do that. Okay, so we're going to need to do a borrow. So we can't borrow from here, we can't borrow from here, so we have to borrow from here. So we take that 1, and we will write a 0, and what's going to happen is this 1 is going to move down to this column. We still can't do our sum here, so we borrow 1 from here. So that's 1, 0, which is 2. We'll borrow 1 from that, leaves us with 1, and we'll put the 1 there. We still can't do that, so that's 2. So we're going to borrow 1 from there, pop that here. We now have 2 take away 1, which is 1. Okay, so here now we have got 1 take away 0, which is 1. We have 1 take away 1, which is 0. And actually we've got 0 take away 0, 0 take away 0, 0 take away 0, 0 take away 0, and 1 take away 0. Okay, so let's have a look at that. 0, 1, 2, 4, 8. 128 plus that's 136. I'll work these out in advance next time. 101, that's 5. 136 take away 5 is 131. That's 130. 2. Yep, 131. Okay, so that checks out. Now it's really important, well, I'll stop the video here. It's really important that you practice the subtractions that I've done here. Check you get the same answer. Practice the additions. Ask me if you need any help or want to go through any more. Okay, and then if you look in the assignment, there are a bunch of questions for you to do. What I'd like you to do is do them on paper, okay, because I want to see the workings out, and then take a picture and then attach the picture to Teams for me. Okay, any problems, let me know. Thank you very much. Goodbye.